Raj Malhotra and Simran Singh are both non-resident Indians, NRI, living in London. Simran is brought up in a strict and conservative household by her parents Baldev Singh and Lajwanti, while Raj is raised by his liberal father Dharamveer Malhotra. Simran always dreams of meeting her ideal man. Her mother Lajjo warns her against this, saying dreams are good, but one should not blindly believe they come true. One day, Baldev receives a letter from his friend Ajit, who lives in Punjab, India. Ajit wants to keep the promise he and Baldev made to each other 20 years ago, to have Simran marry his son Kuljit. Simran is disappointed, as she does not want to marry someone whom she has never met. Udharan. One evening, Raj enters Baldev's shop after closing time to buy beer. Baldev refuses, but Raj grabs a case of beer, throws money on the counter, and runs away. An infuriated Baldev calls Raj a disgrace to India. Meanwhile, Dharamveer agrees to his request to go on a train trip across Europe with his friends. And Simran's friends have invited her to go on the same trip. Simran asks Baldev to let her see the world before her marriage, and he reluctantly agrees. Udharan Chinne. On the trip, Raj and Simran meet. Raj constantly flirts with Simran. Much to her irritation, the two miss their train to Zurich and are separated from their friends, but start to travel together and become friends. Raj falls in love with Simran on the journey, and when they part ways in London, Simran realizes she is in love with him as well. At home, Simran tells her mother about the boy she met on her trip. Baldev overhears the conversation and becomes enraged with his daughter. He says the family will move to India the next day. Meanwhile, Raj tells Dharamveer about Simran and that she will soon get married. When Raj says he believes Simran loves him too, Dharamveer encourages him to go after her. Raj goes to her house to woo her and Baldev, but is informed by their neighbor that they have sold their house and moved to India. Udharan. Back in India, Baldev is reunited with his relatives and his friend Ajit. A miserable Simran and her younger sister Chutki take an instant dislike to Simran's fiancé Kuljit. Because of his arrogance, Simran pines for Raj, but her mother tells her to forget him because she knows Baldev will never accept their relationship. The next morning, Raj arrives outside of the house where Simran is staying and the two reunite. She begs him to elope with her, but Raj refuses and says he will only marry her with Baldev's consent. Without disclosing his acquaintance with Simran, Raj befriends Kuljit, and is quickly accepted by both families. Later, Dharamveer also arrives in India and becomes friends with Simran's and Kuljit's families. Eventually, Lajjo and Chutki discover that Raj is the boy Simran fell in love with in Europe. Lajjo also tells Raj and Simran to run away, but he still refuses. Baldev recognizes Raj from the beer incident but eventually accepts him. However, after he discovers a photograph of Raj and Simran together in Europe, he slaps and humiliates Raj and tells him to leave. As Raj and Dharamveer wait at the railway station, Kuljit, who is angry to learn of Raj's love for Simran, arrives with his friends and attack them. Raj refuses to fight back until his father is struck by Kuljit when trying to save his son, at which an enraged Raj gains the upper hand in his struggle against Kuljit and his friends and brutally beats him. Baldev and Ajit soon arrive and stop the fight, and Raj boards the departing train with Dharamveer. Simran then arrives with Lajjo and Chutki. She tries to join Raj on the train, but Baldev stops her. Simran begs him to let her go, saying she cannot live without Raj. Baldev, realizing nobody loves his daughter more than Raj does, lets her go, and she runs and catches the train as it departs.